Thanks to Kenya's workout plan, I'm the envy of all my friends. See, I pulled me a baller, man. Now I gotta work at the mall again. Oh,
I feel like Laura when she was on Family Matters when she was the cheerleader. Remember Laura?
Oh, she was.
Yeah,
but she was like really getting into it, right?
It was like, all right, Laura Winslow. Anyway, what up? Today is Friday, July 5th, 6th. July 6th, it's still Diverted.
Hello, beautiful people. I'm Ken.
I'm Malcolm. This week we are talking about...
My girl, Therese Patricia Okoumou, spent her Independence Day independently on the Statue of Liberty.
Mm-hmm. Plus, Tamar Braxton has had body dysmorphia since the age of 11. Girl, I identify. We'll talk.
And stay tuned for a very personal It Sis.
Let's start the show! It's still Diverted.
Hey, beautiful people.
Yes, what's happening? I don't know how we find ourselves on like these long hiatuses. Like I feel like
I don't know who the fuck we think we are. First of all,
I don't know who some people think they are. Because some of us be ready to punch the clock. But it's neither here nor there. We're not gonna throw shade or daggers.
You know this hoe was all in DC.
Yes.
All in DC.
A weekend that we were both supposed to be away. Now, just because your coins didn't pop up properly.
Where was I gonna go? Where was I gonna go?
Just because Dad didn't take care of you, you know you're supposed to go.
Where
Bow Weezy, Prince of the Old Town. Just got my whips clean songwriting slow now. I'm surprised I know that much of a Bow out there. Honestly. Is that Fresh as I Miss? I don't know what song that is.
I don't know what song that is, but Old Town, I know that's Bow Wow.
Yes. Anyway, let's jump right into the show. So, this week, 4th of July was this past week. Shout out to all of the Negroes that were not celebrating but out barbecuing like true blacks do. But...
Still canceled. But let's get into the Statue of Liberty, sister, shall we?
Yes.
So, my girl, Patricia...
That's not her name.
Therese Patricia Okoumou.
That's right. Put some respect on her name.
Was really out here, mind you. She is a woman who...
Oh, look at your nails. They're changing colors. Look at this, y'all. It was not this purple before the show started. They were very... Look, you gotta get closer.
It's a chrome thing. It's a chrome thing.
So this is when purple is angry?
No, it's not.
These
a
are like Baby
color.
Bop nails.
Baby
Bop is green and purple. Just Baby Bop looking ass.
So my sister
looking
from
like
Africa.
Baby Bop, but really about that BJ life.
Straight from the Congo.
That BJ life.
Bitch, I don't got time for this.
Anyway, all right, yes, go ahead.
Long story short, she's with this organization called Resist, and...
Okay.
Wait.
The organization is called Rise and Resist.
Right, thank you.
Rise and Resist.
This organization is called Rise and Resist. Mm-hmm. The organization that Patricia is with, so she decided to climb, as they were already protesting on July 4th around the vicinity.
You know what I'm going to do?
Said,
elevation. Literally.
My sister. And she decided to climb up the Statue of Liberty. Now, are we mad? No. But what is very funny...
I'm mad at the police officers. I'm mad at the police officers because y'all are supposed to be protecting the city. Therese could have been a terrorist. She could have been blowing shit up.
I'm not doing this with you.
She could have.
You know what's funny? Because she really could have.
She really could have been about that bomb life.
These niggas was like, yeah, how we gonna get up there though? I don't know, bro. How we gonna get up there? I don't know. But how did she get up there?
So
she
first,
climbed. But literally, I can imagine how the conversation was before they decided to actually take charge.
Tom, come look at this. Sorry, that was too southern. Give me more like Jersey, Staten Island Italian accent. Hey, asshole, look at this over here.
Yo, Angelo, you see this girl up here? What are we gonna do? I don't know.
That's why I had to give up theater. My accent game was not strong enough. I'd be doing like a Jamaican, a London, and like an Italian accent all at the same time. People would be like, so what was that? And I'd be like, I was on the parkway.
I was on the parkway.
No, you weren't.
Not at all.
You were actually not.
So, Angelo, what are we going to do? She's up there. What's this girl?
I'm getting Leah Remini teased.
Coma.
Very Carrie Heffernan.
Carrie who?
Carrie Heffernan from King of Queens.
Carrie.
I was like,
Yes, I know.
All niggas know Carrie and Doug Heffernan.
It's a very, not an odd couple, but a very, actually, normal couple.
Yes, which is why we love them.
Which is exactly why we love
them.
Not
problematic.
Shout out to the King of Queens.
Yes. I feel like no matter how black you are, you love King of Queens.
You love King of... No, I really
I can't think that with most white sitcoms. With King of Queens, I'd be like, Doug and Carrie, my nigga. And they got Deacon and Kelly as their best friends.
Okay.
Inclusion.
Right,
Inclusion. We
from
get
the
it.
Jump.
From the jump.
Okay.
They didn't wait till season 4 to be like, let's get some blacks in here. Deacon's from the first episode.
Exactly. They didn't wait until Rihanna's makeup kit came out. Anyway.
Yes.
So... this woman,
back to Therese.
She has climbed. She's from the Congo. She is strong. She is powerful, and she's empowering everybody who is not doing anything patriotic on July 4th. But now it's time to get her down. So the police decide to get a ladder because they, after being perplexed for God knows how long, how the fuck she got up there in the first place, they're like, okay, let's do it. So now they're talking to her, and of course she's being combative because she's like, I don't know, y'all. I'm not getting down.
I'm not getting on your ladder.
I've been up here for a few hours anyway. Now you think I'm gonna come down because you came up here?
Did you see that picture of her legs crossed? She's very just like, just enjoying the day. What time is the next B41? 12 minutes? All right, I'll be waiting right here. No fucks. So, not a single fuck.
So finally, she decided to let go of her burden. I mean, not let go of her burden, but let down her guard and follow the instructions of the officer.
Did you see the part where she said she was going to kick the ladder down? I said, my girl, I will kick your ladder. Don't come any further.
The reality
I will kick your ladder off of this pedestal.
The reality is that she's out there like abolish ICE, abolish these people who have these children in camps in Texas and all over the country, actually. I think Texas is just mainly the ones that we focus on. I guess it's because it's more closer to the border.
Yeah.
But the reality is that, you know, immigration and customs enforcement are a bunch of assholes.
Yep.
So what better day to shine light on that? So
than the Day of Independence.
She's also an immigrant too, so she's speaking from experience. And it's just amazing because she's
from Staten Island. She's from Staten Island.
And she's from Staten Island.
Which means she rides that ferry every day, and she'd be like, on the 4th, bitch, you're mine. She was eyeing her for a minute. She said, you're going to be mine. And she was.
This is very true.
She was.
So on Thursday, she went to court, and she got released based off of her writing down saying that, you know what, I promise to continue with the proceedings in courts, and I will actually go to everything that you need me to go to. Just don't have me in jail. So
I just don't want to go to jail.
Just don't have me in a precinct.
Just don't call my mother. Don't call my house. I will do all the in-school suspensions, all the 0 period. Just don't call my mother. Like, she can't know I got in trouble today. That's real. I feel you, girl.
It is real shit. She also got charged with 3 misdemeanors, and each of them have a maximum of 6 months. So she's basically going to go in court on August 3rd to find out if she's going to be in jail for 18 months. Now, these charges are trespassing, interference with government agency functions, and disorderly conduct. And 7 people actually got arrested too who were a part of this organization. But if you leave it to Twitter, the organization is like, we don't commend these actions of this woman. And it's just fuck you.
Who runs this organization?
I don't know, white people. But
his name is Martin Joseph Quinn. You think he white or you think he black?
Joseph Quinn?
Martin Joseph Quinn.
He's Jewish.
Quinn?
Quinn.
I know black Quinns.
With the last name Quinn?
No, no black Quinn. But you never know. You never know. You get married in, things happen.
Listen, guys.
Things change. Life happens.
With that said, August 3rd, we are there for you, my sister.
Yes, exactly.
Wait, when is August 3rd? I might have to be.
I might have to work that day, actually.
August 3rd is a Friday.
All right.
I mean,
we'll be right here talking to y'all. Right here talking to y'all. Doing a good work.
10 o'clock. You know where we be at.
So from one sister to another, Tamar Braxton. First of all, do you miss her?
In what sense?
Like, I just miss seeing her as often as I used to. Like, I feel like there's a point in time, I think when, like, The Real was on every day, and she was on Dancing with the Stars, and she was on Tamar and Vince. I was getting a lot of Tamar, which at the time was too much. But now I'm like, I kind of miss that,
there's so much Tamar around.
I miss all of that, Good times.
I just saw a caption recently on the Shade Room.
A caption? A cast?
that she had wrote about, I don't know if it was about Vince or his son or something in her personal life, but she had wrote a really long caption on Instagram.
Oh, I don't read those long captions. I don't watch those long stories.
Can
y'all stop with these long ass stories that look like dotted lines? I'm not watching that shit, okay? No shade, no tea. I love her. But Amanda Seales is the first culprit that I usually see across my story thing. And I'm just like, why are there so many little dots, girl? Like, can we get this down to like 5 snaps or 5 stories?
She has a whole YouTube
Ate the
channel.
most. She has a whole podcast. I'd be like, dog. I don't understand. Anyway, so back to Tamar. So Tamar Braxton.
She went to Disney World with her sisters. That's what.
I did see that.
Yeah.
Right. So Tamar Braxton is speaking up about her body dysmorphia. She was on Instagram a couple of days ago, and she says there's nothing like going to your parents' house and finding old 1996 horrible photos of yourself. Can you believe I thought I was fat? It's so funny how you see yourself thin and how it parallels now. I still struggle with body dysmorphia to this day, all because a record executive told me I was too fat at 11 and to be more. I was too fat at 11 to be more of a commercial artist. So she then goes on to talk more and more about it, basically saying like, be who you are. People always try to put you in this box that they want you to be in. But I get it. As someone that used to be a chunky butt, as someone that's still a chunky butt, first of all, let's take a quick pause real quick.
It's hot as fuck.
It is very hot in here. This is going to be a real quick show because we cut the AC off to benefit y'all ears for, sound purposes, but it's about to be real fast. I just want to say thank you,
Heavenly Father,
for shining your light on my legs during Pride. So, a lot of y'all niggas felt the need to come up to me. Ooh, the ghetto. Oh, we gotta get out of here. It's not safe. What's the problem? All right. Anyway, no, but that was a very nice moment because I hesitated a lot about putting those shorts on because those shorts are generally not me, and I was like, oh, bitch, fuck it, just put the shorts on.
You make me want to wear shorts. I don't even wear shorts like that.
Cut them right here, just enough to see the video.
And you cut them too.
I cut them too.
Those are cutchy shorts.
But the point I wanted to make was that, and again, this is not about thank you. This is not about the likes on Instagram, but that was my most liked photo, and I was like, oh, y'all really fucking with the kid and fucking with the community, which I appreciated. I was like, yo, I appreciate this. There are people that like that picture that I forgot even follow me on Instagram. I was like, oh, you exist here.
Yeah, as soon as you start showing some skin, people are
that is also true. But even straight men.
You want to
see my titties? My breasts. But yeah, so anyway, I say all that to say that the choice to wear that outfit was something that Malcolm 5 years ago, even Malcolm 5 months ago, probably would not have done. But it comes with this acceptance of your new body or loving the body that you're in or any of those things. So I totally get where Tamar's coming from, where she looks in the mirror or where she thought she was fat, and sometimes she looks in the mirror and she still feels fat.
Yeah.
Because as a former fatty, and I don't think Tamar was ever really fat, but people get in your mind, and people will really run a real psychological game on you. And
you stop, or you don't want to wear certain things because
you're just I shouldn't look like this, or this is not for my body type. And it's just fuck all that energy. If you like it, if you think it look good on you, put the shit on and wear it. And I wish y'all would stop. Now, I could call one specific person out, but I'm not going to do it because then I hate to defend themselves. But I wish y'all would stop commenting on people's weight when people didn't actually comment on their weight. I have a mirror, I have my front camera, I have, reflections on the train. I have all of these things that tell me how I look on a day-to-day basis. I do not need you to tell me, ooh, you're getting thick, or ooh, blah, 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 blah.
Especially if you're not the kind of person who will comment on a person when they actually look good. Please. Don't do it to you.
Yeah, but even still, no. Because I don't need I don't need the commentary either way. If I look good and I feel like I look good, that's all I need. I don't need y'all to again. Even whatever. Even wearing those shorts. It wasn't oh, I want to walk around the streets of New York and have people compliment me. It's just no, bitch, I feel good, so I'm gonna wear these shorts. If I feel bad, I'm gonna wear these shorts because it's just accepting the body that you're in. So I totally get where Tamar's coming from because
accepting and just being comfortable.
Yeah, when you come from that place of not good enough or not cute enough or not skinny enough, it always is kind of looming in the back of your mind. It's just it just sucks.
I don't want to say I've ever had body dysmorphia. I have more.
Of course not. Look at you.
I have more body hood nigga morphia, where you don't want to go outside with certain things because you just don't want niggas sweating you.
Oh, excuse me.
Is it real? No, I don't fucking
don't trivialize my pain, okay?
You
ready? We all got pain.
No, real shit though.
No, legit. No, I feel you.
Earlier this week, I wore a skirt. I kid you not, I wore this skirt 3 times in my life, and I bought this skirt 3 years ago. Mm-hmm. And I remember.
So once a year.
Basically, I wore it one time in 2016, like during the winter. And even Malcolm was like, "Oh, bitch, you knew." And I was like, "Stop! Don't do that to me." And I never.
A black skirt?
No, it was a beige skirt.
Okay, I'm trying to remember.
Yeah, but you even commented on it, and I never wore it again until like the following
now I'm
year.
that terrible person.
No, it's not
but
terrible.
I commented on it like, look at that ass in that skirt.
No, it's the intention. So it's just like coming from you. It's like, oh yeah, but you got mad at all these other niggas. And it's just not. It's just I wasn't really comfortable with having brothers like
that. Felt very Timmy Turner when Mr. Crocker used to get like angry, and be like, like what? Yes, you weren't comfortable.
I just wasn't comfortable, and I wasn't confident enough to just be like, yes, this is. You see this?
You see this ass?
All right, keep looking. Like, look, but don't touch motherfucking thing twice because I can't.
You're a bird.
I'm such a bird.
You're such a bird.
The point is that I wore this skirt again earlier this week, and I was like, wow, I feel really great. And now I just want to buy more skirts. And I want to.
Do you think?
Like, it's just like, it feels really good to be very, like, solidified in your sexuality.
It does.
Comfortable in, like, who you are.
The
and what
skin you're in.
like. Exactly. So.
Because y'all thought that was the last time seeing those shorts? Sure. Nah, I remember the last time.
Think again.
Because what else am I wearing those shorts to?
Hi, Key. Y'all never see me wear that skirt. Y'all never saw me wear that skirt.
You know, I'm wearing them on the run. If you see me at On the Run, there you go.
Oh, yeah. Oh, you going to Beyonce's?
I do like I'm going to her cookout. Are you going to Beyonce's? Yeah, I'll be there on Saturday. We're going to pull up. We're getting there around like 2, maybe 7.
Oh, my God. 30-second story. So my friend, shout out to DeQuange, he went to Coachella earlier this year, and he sneaked in the back to go check out Beyonce's set.
Snuck?
What did I say?
Sneaked?
He snuck out. He snuck to the back of her set to go check out Beyonce. And you want to know how he got in? All the fucking dancers were like together, just walking in, and he went right behind them and walked in.
It's very easy to slip in. Yeah.
Security literally did not.
They probably thought he was like a stylist.
One of the dancers.
Yeah.
And he's very beautiful man. Like cheekbones, yes. Beard, yes. Like shape of his head, his smile. Like he's just a beautiful person. His flawless skin. So
yeah, just the look was like he
he
belongs here.
He has to be a part. Long story short, he tells me how he ends up hopping the fence with Wyclef and his people because they couldn't like get to like Beyonce's you know how Blue Ivy stands like and watches her mom perform, but she's still like in the middle, like somewhere like that, but he was way closer to the stage by security. He ended up standing next to her stylist. He was next to her like her assistant.
A dream come true.
I mean, it was
that's what you call the finesse.
And we probably said it before, maybe you've heard this in comments in general, but it's really like seeing Michael Jackson, like sneaking into a Michael Jackson concert. And
you said it,
like,
not me.
And you're right in the front, and you're like, I'm really watching Michael Jackson. And granted, we saw Beyonce perform too, but that performance that she gave at Coachella was phenomenal.
Oh yeah, no, what we saw was like what's less than like a 16th? It was like a 54th of what was that Coachella.
Right.
We saw 13 minutes and was like wig. Especially because it was by surprise. But I think it would have been less wig. No, it still would have been wig.
It was very black. It was very cultured up. Like it was.
Did we not talk Coachella yet? We had to talk Coachella here.
I don't think we really talked in depth about Beyonce's performance.
Anyway, it was amazing.
But it was amazing. Shout out to my friend DeQuange.
Yeah. We did talk about Beyonce at Coachella.
We did?
Okay, Beachella. But that was the 420 episode, so you probably don't remember that.
Nah.
Yes. That episode no longer exists on the internet. So if you caught it, you caught it. If not, we'll post it again in 20 years.
Wait, side note, 20 seconds. Tell me why I went to the IRS today, right?
Ooh.
And I went to the IRS today, and they dead threw away my weed crusher, bruh. Anyway, go ahead.
You were such a nigga. Oh my god.
Like, damn. They were like, what's that? And literally they were going through every single thing. I was like, I don't know what y'all talking about. Because I was not cognizant of having this weed fucking crusher. Yes.
Oh, damn. So you should have ate it.
No.
Just chewed it real fast.
It was literally, my crusher was this small. So we're going through everything. I'm like, you could check my wallet. So I'm opening my wallet and I'm like, oh, damn, my crusher's in there. So I was like, fuck it. So I opened it. I was like, you guys talking about my crusher? And they were like, yeah. And then he starts opening it. I'm like, damn, my nigga.
Just hold it. I'll be right back in 20 minutes.
So he was like, you gonna have to throw that out, or like, yeah. I'm like, bro, just throw it out. So mind you, he was opening it. It was about to fall out. The other brother was like, oh no. Like the other, fucking damn, get on me tight.
Get me tight. Should have tucked it in your wig. But you don't wear wigs anymore, so you don't have that option. I always have a dime bag in the back of my wig. Just right there. Right at the scalp.
Now you listen here, pal.
Anyway, all right, let's get into this week's It Sis. So this past weekend, I was in D.C., and I went to the National African American Museum of History and Culture. It was amazing. Such a great museum. If you get the chance to go to D.C., definitely try to get tickets.
Who wants to come with me?
It is... I was going to wear this shirt, but I bought a shirt, but it's too small. So either have to, like, lose these titties and this gut, or just wear it as a sleep shirt. But neither here nor there. But the museum is amazing. It's so big. It starts at the 1500s. It goes up to today. And we were in there for, no lie, like 6.5 hours. And still didn't get to see everything. Like, there was certain stuff where we was like, okay, we just have to keep moving because there's just so much stuff here. So we go to the museum and we're walking through and all this other stuff. And then we come across this room and there's like a bunch of kids in there with poster boards. And I'm like, what the hell is this? So I go inside, and it was the Young Historians Institute. I forget the teacher's name. I wish I remembered it. But a little bit about the Young Historians Institute. It is a new week-long course hosted by the National Museum of African American History and Culture for rising high school students grades 9 through 12. So the exhibit that I saw was the students were assigned, I believe the year is 1968, and they had to draw a comparison from 1968 to today. So all of the kids were amazing. I'm not just saying that because, children. But they all had like really good presentations. But there was one group that really spoke to me. It was these 3 girls. I don't remember their name. I also did not want to take their picture. God's grace. Okay, sure. But I didn't want to take their picture because they were like 13. And I was like, I don't want to flash on the internet like that. I was like, I'm just going to just appreciate this moment. And I wish I was taking pictures of other people's children while we're on the topic. Like, I get it, like, you work in schools or you do whatever, but I'm like, stop taking pictures of people's children and put it on the internet. This shit is so weird to me. And these girls are like 13, and I'm sure they have like Snapchat and Instagram, but again, I was like, this is not my place to put y'all picture on the internet.
What did they write?
Anyway, so they had this poster board, and they compared the Supremes, I forgot, it was some Supreme song, to Destiny's Child, Independent Women, so they already had a place in my heart, because Stan Supremes and Stan DC, obviously. And they were just so cute, and they were like, in 68, like, women, like, were like just kind of going to work for like, full time, like it was still like a different time in the country and blah, 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 they kind of relied on men more, and then comparing it to like, modern day, like Destiny's Child, independent women, buy my own cars, buy my own shoes, that kind of thing.
We don't get music like that anymore.
We don't. But they just did such a nice, breakdown of just 2 distinct girl groups, 2 distinct, periods in music history. And I was just like, I love this. I love y'all.
That's what's up.
And then I felt mad old. God's grace. And then I felt mad old. Because I was like, how old are y'all? And they were like, I think they said they were going into freshman year of high school. So like they were like 13 or 14.
So they were born in 2000.
Right? I was like, so what year were you born? And they were like 2003. And I was like, so you were only, and again, this is me standing so hard. I was like, so you were only alive for one Destiny's Child album? And they were looking like, old man, what the fuck are you talking about? And I was like, I'm sorry, y'all babies. This was great. I loved it. But I was really almost like moved to tears. That whole museum experience, I was almost moved to tears. But seeing like those kids in there, I was like, oh my God, I felt like Nippy.
Side note again, somebody on Twitter was like, all these young kids, they only know Bow Wow for being a fake celebrity.
This is true.
When he really was popping when he was young, when we were younger.
Yeah.
Like, Bow Wow was the shit. But
when I was a toddler.
High key.
Him
and Romeo.
Right? Did you see that picture of Angela Simmons, Bow Wow, Romeo, and JoJo? I was like, oh, look at your fast ass. I wish I have all my exes. Well, not all my exes, but 2 of my exes.
My brother.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I said. That's why I didn't say all.
Oh.
2 of my exes in one picture, just hugged up. Like, here we go. Here we are. Anyway, listen, that wraps up this week's show. As always, you can get at her at Ken Mirror. Oh, one more quick thing. I meant to put this in places. Shout out to Remy Ma. Remy Ma's pregnant, 4 months. Remy Ma and Pap was going through a lot. She had that, because I forgot this is their first child together. Like, I forget they have kids. I know they had kids, but I forgot this is like their first joint child, or first child together, whatever you want to call it. Anyway, she had that like ectopic pregnancy, and like, they took out, I think, both of her fallopian tubes, or like, or maybe just one. I don't know, because y'all think you can have a baby without both of them. So they took out one, but shit has been rough for Reminisce. So shout out to Remy, shout out to Pap, congrats y'all. But yes, as always, you can get at her at Ken Mira. You can follow me at _HeyMalcolm. You can tweet along with the show, always using the hashtag StillDiverted. We're also on Twitter at StillDiverted. We're on Instagram at StillDiverted. And we're on the Facey Space at StillDiverted.
And last but not least, I had a margarita before I came here. And I just...
Look who's the alcoholic now. Prostitution whore. Shouts to Teresa.
And it was a happy hour.
So you had several?
No, just one.
Oh, okay.
I literally could not finish it.
Yeah,
I was
because
like,
you suck. You're terrible.
what is this life?
Yeah.
But no, as soon as she came to the table, she was like, oh, it's happy hour. You guys can get drinks. I was like, oh, okay, cool. Yeah, drinks.
Who was you with?
And my stepdad and Ashton was asleep laying on my lap.
Ashton had a margarita too. My nigga had a double.
We were just eating food, and the place was soup wasn't packed at all like it even usually is. But, you know, great food. And they were like, oh, it's a happy hour, too, you know, before 8 o'clock. I was like, oh, yeah, I'm an adult. And she brought over the drink. I was like, this is good. Eats food. I was like, okay, I can't.
Yeah, you had a bad
And but before we left, literally, the drink wasn't even like, I'm just not about
You
it.
just be wasting good liquors.
I wish you were there, honestly.
You be wasting good liquors all the
I
time.
wish somebody would be here
All
to,
the
like,
time.
finish this drink.
Right. All right, anyway, that wraps up this week's show. We will talk to y'all next week right here on Still Diverted. Y'all be blessed. Y'all take care of each other. Y'all have a safe, happy weekend. Peace out.
Oh, in that
Peace.
2018 kind of world, I'm glad I got my girls. Keep your head